Hello, viewers here once again. This is me with another one of my top 50 albums of all time. This one, we're looking at number 17 on the list. And this one here today we're looking at is Rush's 2112. Now, if you haven't already done so, be sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe down below. And this album here is very, how do I put this album is actually very landmarkish in a way, in that in 1976, when this was recorded, there was a lot of pressure on bands to go commercial and sell out in a way and just follow where the money is and all that. And a lot of bands did. A lot of bands did sell out by that point. But Rush didn't. And this album proves that Rush really did want creative control. And the whole story of, after I believe it is Caress of Steel, the label wanted Rush to go commercial, pretty much record like pop rock stuff and do what's popular at the time. Rush debated, and they said, you know what, if we're going to go down, we're going to go down recording What the Hell We Want, in 2112 was the album that came out of it. And they even said, bringing it after it was done, they brought it to the label to go listen to, and they said the ones that didn't get it didn't like it, but the ones that did knew they had a great record there, and it helped. 2112, the overture, the first song off the album, is, I'll call it songs within a song. Very much so. Like, it starts off with just this great opening, synth throw opening, and then leads into some great guitar playing. And then you get songs like Temple of Syrinx off this. And that's what I mean by the fact that it's a song within the song, because you can take Temple of Syrinx out of this entire song, go on the road, just play Temple of Syrinx, and it would sound like a song. Like, it sound like just a normal song. Then you have songs like, then you have the next piece, which is Discovery, which is where he discovers the guitar and starts playing it. Like, they're in this futuristic society where music is banned. And it's really, I don't think we're actually too far away from it actually happening. People like to live in rose-colored glasses. I don't think we're that far from having some of this shit happen here, but they live in this sort of utopian society where no one questions anything, they just accept it as is, and it's kind of, and this guy finds this guitar, brings it to the priest, says, look at this great invention, and they pretty much are like, get rid of it, we hate it, it's the product of the devil, and all the priests and all that. And it goes into this whole where he's discovering himself and leads up with the grand finale and all that, and the voices at the end. 23 minutes and 33 seconds, an entire side of an album with great hard rock, some great hard rock off this record. Geddy Lee vocally was on this entire album. The next song off the album is Passage to Bangkok, which is about what most rock bands can write about: drugs. It's about marijuana. Very much so. The Twilight Zone is actually a very good song. I really enjoy that song, The Twilight Zone. And it's actually taken from episodes of the actual TV series, The Twilight Zone. Which is actually weird, which you can say. Then you have Lessons, Tears, and Something for Nothing. Which, after 2112, I think Rush had to really scale back and actually be able to not only prove they can do good hard rock, but also do melodies. And it worked very well. The production on this was excellent. I will give them that. This was actually one of my favorite Rush albums to actually go listen to, is 2112. This, Moving Pictures, Permanent Waves, just great stuff. And guitar-wise, Alex Lifeson, wow, really was on. Maybe more so than some of the other ones. Like, I actually really enjoy the album. Farewell to Kings is an album I actually really enjoy, and I think is very heavily underrated. in Rush's catalog, but that's just my opinion. Neil Peart on drums, very good drummer. Very, very damn good drumming on this album. It didn't feel like the songs were ever over-drummed or under-drummed. I know people might be saying, what the hell are you talking about? You just know. It's like, listen to the original When a Blind Man Cries, and then listen to when Metallica did their cover of it. It was over-drummed. That's what I mean by stuff like over-drumming a song. And it was a really good album. Now, there is controversy over this because they gave Ayn Rand credit, and Ayn Rand was not a very popular subject, I guess, in America at the time, and they got in a lot of hot water over it, like Rush, and then it turned into politics. I seen it on a documentary where they were talking about the album 2112 and the whole Ayn Rand controversy and everything. But other than that, this is actually a very good record. I highly suggest buying this record. If you have never listened to Rush and you're watching this video, go buy the fucking album. Don't download it or whatever, buy it. Really, because a lot of these albums have the copy. Unless it's like absolutely impossible to find it, which I have done that in the past, where it's just impossible for me to ever find it or find it for a price that's actually reasonable and all that. I would download it, but this album, found it at Walmart for like $5, and I love this record. So this is once again, one of my top 50 albums of all time. Be sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe down below. If you want, give me your opinions on 2112 down below, what you thought about it. This is me here once again. Peace.